Hey, what's up, you guys? Church of Darkness right here. And what I wanted to do with this video is talk about demonic encounters. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because for a while now, I've been needing to tell you guys a story that happened back in August. Right? It was a pretty earth-shattering experience I had. Now, I'm somebody who believes in the paranormal, believes in parapsychology, ghost hunting, spirits, and all that stuff. Because I'm partially a ghost hunter myself, and I've had plenty of experiences with the paranormal to say, hey, this stuff's real. It's not fake. But before I get into all that, I just want to check in. I hope you guys are doing well. Uh, it's getting pretty chaotic here. I live in New Mexico, and this coronavirus is really impacting everybody and everything. And I'm still employed, thank God. But who knows how long that's going to be for the time being. But anyways, I got 20 minutes. I go to bed at 10, so I gotta get up for work. But anyway, so what I want to do is talk to you guys about this real quick. In August, I had a friend reach out to me about some things that were going on in her house and in her life that she wanted to figure out. And I suggested she come over for a cleansing. Now, what I do with that is I showed in a previous video, I did the salts and all that stuff, but I take it a step further. I do cigar smoke, you know, uh, pages from the Bible that I read out, and I taught her how to make her own holy water, and I showed her the Santa Muerte incense and the Malverde spray that I have, what we call limpias, like a cleansing. But what I do is I do tarot cards. I have three separate decks that I use. One's an Oracle card, one's a Santa Muerte deck, and one is a Edgar Allan Poe deck. More on that another topic for another video. So what's interesting, what happened was we were getting into the cleansing, and it was all pretty well. But once we brought out the cards, what I did is I brought out the Ouija board to figure out what's going on here. Things started really taking a turn. Um, I'm somebody who didn't necessarily believe in the demonic. Because like I said, I had a Catholic upbringing, but I drifted more toward the Santa Muerte part as I got older. And I kind of dismissed people who talked about demons and all this stuff. I know there's dark forces out there, but the very suggestion of anything biblical like hell and all that, I didn't really necessarily buy into it. Sometimes life has a way of kicking you in the face and showing you things that you may not believe, but they are true. And this was one of those experiences that I had. We were sitting in the kitchen that's over there. I'd get up and show him. I'm too lazy. I'm tired. It's been a long day. But anyways, we were sitting in the kitchen on the table there doing that, and the energy in the room started to shift. I could feel it was getting really, really intense. Really, really almost suppressing would be the word. And how I know when spirits are with me or behind me is I can feel a pressure in my neck, or go down my back. And this was one of those, I started to feel like somebody, like, you ever have that feeling someone come behind your neck and just like rub it so hard or grab you like that in a gesture? This was one of those things. It was like a large pressure that was being pressured on my neck. And it was really kind of like a terrible, oppressing feeling. She started getting into hysterics because she said, they're here, they're here. And I said, it's okay, we're going to fight it. You just stay strong, blah, 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 blah. That thing, don't give into it. And what happened was the cabinets in my kitchen slowly started opening by themselves and shutting. What was going on was we we were getting the sensation that we were being watched from a certain room in my house. Uh, because she was someone who, as in her youth, went around certain areas deliberately collecting haunted items, specifically satanic items. One of which was a clown doll, a headless clown doll, porcelain clown that she heard was possessed by some kind of demonic forces, and she herself experienced possession. She was in a mental institution for it, and all this crap. Cut a long story short about that. Here we are. We're back at it, and the energy in the room is really growing, growing. And like I said, a suppressing oppression feeling, and we had candles going and all that, and the board really wasn't saying much, but it was what was going on around us that was really important. The In the reading room that was dark, where we have a closet in there that I put all the books I've read in, books that normally I just read for the hell of it, that don't have an impression. I just put them there because I like to show people this is how much I've read, this is what inspires me, and this is just books I've read for the hell of it. God, I don't even know. The room was totally dark, but from where the reading chair I have in there on this side of the room, I saw like red eyes kind of light up and look directly at where we were sitting. It was enough to where from the kitchen table over there that looks in that room, you can see the red eyes there that were looking. And we heard, both of us heard, we heard voices, someone trying, like a deep, kind of raspy sounding voice trying to talk, poundings in the bathroom, because right here's the living room, the wall is right there, and the bathroom's right over here. We heard poundings come from the bathroom wall. I felt gusts of cold wind, and otherwise, it was severely kind of warm in here. It wasn't necessarily that hot to put the AC on, but it was weird that I was feeling cold chills. And she herself started to feel overwhelmed. The pressure she was feeling was getting real intense. She started going like this and covering her ears and covering her eyes like that. So I finally had enough. I jumped up and I had a vase of holy water, and I said, in all the name that's holy, back up. And I slashed the water in the side of the cross right near where she was sitting, near the entrance of the house, on this side of the door over here. And I swear to you guys, God is my witness, when the water hit the ground, it was like hot water on a stove. You can hear this. And in the otherwise dark house, I grabbed my light, that was on my phone, right here, and I could see a trail of light that went from the door into the room and into the closet. Now, since then, there are some things that happen, in the house. Like occasionally, I'll be in that room reading or laying on the floor, going through some books, or just for the hell of it on my phone, or doing my tarot cards, and the closet door is open, and sometimes I'll hear, even when I was on the phone earlier with someone, I was walking around in that room talking, I heard just that. It sounded like somebody was in there pounding on the wall. Now, I don't have neighbors on this side of the house or this side. Someone below me, yeah, but she doesn't make noise. She's our neighbor home. So I'm trying to think, what the hell? What the hell was that? But it was a very intense experience. I never had anything like that in my life. And since then, I've been trying to read all what I can on demonology. Yeah, I got a book about, history of the devil. I got 2 or 3 books on the Encyclopedia of Demons. I'm reading a book right now, which is called The Demonic Survival Guide. throat's getting a little dry. I need some water. Because it's no coincidence that this should happen. Sorry, guys, I'm thirsty. Over the course of the summer, I started reading the exploits of Ed and Lorraine Warren. Now, Ed and Lorraine Warren, to me, they're the real deal. People call them frauds and all that stuff, but as someone who loves paranormal and does paranormal investigating on the side, Ed and Lorraine Warren were like the real deal to me. Their books are fabulous and they're filled with such information. I was specifically reading The Demonologist, which talks about their encounters with demons and demonology and all this stuff. Really, really fabulous book. You guys may know them from the Conjuring movies and all that stuff. One day I'm going to do a video that's dedicated to reviewing their books for you guys. But anyway, so it's funny that that should happen at a time when I was reading those books. So what I want to do is have you guys tell me your experiences, because I'm curious to know about your experiences with a demonic force or a group of demons, or even just a slight experience. Because look, coming from somebody who didn't believe this stuff, look, this stuff's real. There's dark forces out there, whatever it is, Satan or just whatever it is, it exists. I mean, hey, it was enough for me to make me jump up and grab a cross, and put one around my neck, and give her a rosary. So I mean, sometimes, like I said, earth-shattering experiences happen to bring us closer to what we know in our hearts to be true. Anyways, so that experience really kind of shook me to my core. It's amazing that I'm able to talk about it in such a straight-faced manner. But this is a video I've been contemplating making for a long time because, it's like, how do I put this in words? How do you explain something like that you really don't have answers for? How do you explain the nature of evil itself? You know what I'm trying to get at? But hopefully we can talk more about this soon. Like I said, I gotta go to bed here pretty soon. I got a few minutes. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I was gonna say, I thank you guys for bearing with me on this channel. I know I'm taking my time. I'm putting new content up, but I'm trying to do what I can in the little time that I have. Let's be frank. This has been a fucking chaotic year. None of us have planned for this, especially with the turmoil going on in the world now. This election crap, just one thing after another. 2020 year was not a year, let's say, for good intentions. But anyways, all right, guys, that's my story. And I'll update you guys more about it as time goes on. I'm hoping to do some more videos here soon. Don't worry, I'm working on the Promised Maverde video, but there's some other stuff I want to do. I'm hoping to show you guys some tarot card videos, some EVP recording videos, and maybe some ghost meter sessions, but we'll figure it out. I'm trying to get together my old Ouija group. Maybe we can film that. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming, but like I said, this year, man, it's just put a damper on everybody. I'd love if I could be so chill with you guys on YouTube. But anyways, be safe, be healthy, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Alright, Church of Darkness out. Peace.